of filming this SmackDown review a little bit late. It's almost 12 a.m. I know I waited like 2 hours to do this. But obviously, it was the SmackDown after the Royal Rumble. I mean, it was a SmackDown. It kind of dragged. I'm not gonna lie, it dragged. It's been gonna drag for a while, I'm gonna guess, because, it's just gonna drag on because, it's SmackDown and they have a TV deal. They need to change it back to 2 hours. I like them way more, but yeah. Anyway, before we end today's video, drop a big thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, because I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, and I would like to get there before the end of 2025. And by the way, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I think my current subscriber count is like 104 subscribers. So I appreciate all the love and support, and thank you for the subscribers. Really appreciate it. Anyway, and I got one of my milestones down. So yeah. Anyway, thank you. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. So obviously we got the 2025 Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, and they showed clips of the Royal Rumble, no surprise here. And of course, we had to start off the show with the guy who won the men's 2025 Royal Rumble, and we were on the road to Yeetamania, baby. And Jey Uso came out when he was yeeting with the fans, yeet, yeet, and pulled the Memphis Grizzly fan out of the crowd. Yeeting, boom, boom, boom. Can never stop the yeet. And then of course he got to the ring, grabbed the microphone, the crowd chanting, one more time, and of course he yeet, yeet, yeet. So yeah, of course Jey Uso wasn't as emotional as he was on Raw, but this time he did say, "I won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble." Yeet. On Raw, I gave Gunther a chance to speak. Yeet. And now it makes to be fair to give the American Nightmare, the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, to speak. Yeet. And now he's back to those normal yeet promos. Of course, the American Nightmare, the guy who smiles and makes everybody's days better, the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Came out, hugged Jey, didn't even do the second wall, hugged Jey and said, "Jey, I'm happy that you won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble when I did it last year. You got two options this year. You can either pick me or you can pick Gunther. And we both got history in Jey. I will say, we can have some libations if you know what I mean." Do you feel him, sir? And we talked about if you pick me, that we'll go back and forth. And they shook on it. And Jey said, "Hey, I got history with Gunther. I got history with you. But yes, go. Let's see what happens." And they shook on it. And Cody said, "Will you face me at WrestleMania?" They shook on it. I don't think they will. It's still not confirmed who Jey will pick out and say it. But until Fatu came out, and Jacob Fatu said, "Hey, Cody, I hate you. Hey, Jey, little big cousin. Hey, big cousin. Wait, no, he said, Cody, you took that title off of my family months ago at WrestleMania 40. Now it needs to be brought to the family." And he said, "Hey, Jey, little cousin, you won the Royal Rumble. Congratulations. But we all know I have a better chance of beating Cody Rhodes than you." And then Jey got super kicked to Tama Tonga, and then Cody Rhodes started fighting back. And by the way, Cody Rhodes said, "My doctor said I have fluid in my elbow. I have a dislocated hip. I have injuries to my lower back. But I am not. But you are not my WWE champion. You might be a doctor, but you aren't the WWE champion." And they started fighting back. The bloodline, and then Jacob Fatu got hit with a super kick and a Cody cutter. And then he got sent out of the ring, which led to a tag team match in the main event of SmackDown, which has been seeming to be like a trend recently. Everything in the beginning of the show is literally a tag team match that ends up being the main event. So yeah, seems to be a thing. But we ended up getting a women's elimination chamber qualifying match. Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair. Pretty good match. Of course, Piper Niven is probably one of the most underrated women's wrestlers on the roster. Obviously, Bianca Belair, her phenomenal self. BF, kiss of death for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, Carmelo Hayes said, interrupted, KC2 and basically said, "Hey, what's next for me? Do I have a qualifier match or elimination chamber?" And Nicholas said, "Well, I got off the phone with Adam Pearce, and a guy from the Monday Night Raw roster will end up facing you tonight." And at first, Carmelo was like, "No, man, I'm not trying to wrestle tonight." Until he saw it was the power of Tozawa, and then he decided, you know what? I'm gonna wrestle him tonight. Since Nicholas basically explained, you took him out in the Royal Rumble and he messed up his spot, making he could have main event to WrestleMania and won the match. And yeah, and then anyway, DIY came out and said, "Hey, 15 years ago, they were our favorite tag team too, the Motor City Machine Guns. But let's give a moment for silence for Motor City Machine Guns." And to and then Yes Boy came out and said, "Hey, I think we should get some tag team gold." And then Nick Aldis said, "Hey, if Pretty Deadly, if you beat them right now, you guys get a championship opportunity." And they said, "Yes, boy." So basically, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano complained because they were not dressed to their proper occasion. But I missed a lot of this match because I was not paying attention. I got bored. And I started falling asleep, so I only caught the end of this. But basically, DIY was flaunting and basically was not paying attention. And then Pretty Deadly got advantage, pinning one of them and winning the match, which means they get a WWE Tag Team Championship opportunity, which please make Pretty Deadly win the Tag Team Championships, bro. Anyway, newly divorced Andrade was talking to The Miz, and The Miz was keep on gaslighting him and say, "Hey, me and you last week, beautiful. We had beautiful in-ring chemistry. We could do this every single week, if you know what I'm saying. We can go back and forth every single week, bro. We can go back and forth like that, bro. So why not do it?" Anyway, Miz talked to Cody, said, "Hey, you know you would kill Jay, right?" I don't even know. He was like, "No, what? I don't even know." Anyway, Drew McIntyre came out of the ring and said, "Hey, I'm finally on a good brand. I'm finally back on SmackDown because, Raw is just a terrible place. It made me someone who I didn't want to be, It's just a bunch of traitors. But here on SmackDown, it's not." But then Jimmy Uso came out and said, Hey. I've recognized this before. You just sound like a jealous girlfriend that just blames everybody else's problems on your problems on everybody else." And Jay cooked them, of course. And of course, LA Knight said, "Hey, there's 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Drew McIntyre crying about everything," which was hilarious. But anyway, the qualifying match was pretty good. There's a triple threat match: LA Knight versus Drew for the qualifying match at Elimination Chamber. Pretty good match. No expecting here. This was probably the best part of the match, where the German suplex thing from the top rope. They were all down. Jimmy went for the Uso splash. Got LA Knight got the knees up, went for the roll up, but Jamie kicked out. But then when LA Knight was going for the BFT, boom! Double Claymore to the face, and Drew McIntyre does qualify for Elimination Chamber. So far, it's CM Punk, John Cena, and Drew McIntyre. Already a banger match. Already a banger match. I'm pretty sure we probably will get Seth Rollins in there. Oh my god, this might be the most stacked Elimination Chamber match of all time. Anyway, they showed what happened to Sami Zayn on the show. Anyway, Kevin Owens showed his scratches and said, "Hey, Sammy, you want to know why I package pile driver you on Raw? It's because when Cody Rhodes did to me at Royal Rumble, you made me. You watched. And what's that I see when I watch back the footage? You were helping your friend Cody Rhodes. And then you helped Roman Reigns when I was watching the Royal Rumble. Unbelievable. You so worst friend ever. And you just watch me. You just let Cody Rhodes put me through that ladder. Unbelievable. Anyway, the power of Tozawa. Tozawa was using only 1% of energy. Wasn't using the 2% of the power of Tozawa. Because if he was using 2%, more than 2%, oh my god, he would have won. He would see Tozawa. If he just uses 2% of his energy, bro, if he used 100% of his energy, he would be WWE World Champion right now. He would be the longest reigning World Champion. I'm not even joking either. I'm not even joking. Anyway, Carmelo Hayes just started talking again because, during his promos now, during his entrances, he likes to talk. I think just to stretch out the show more. But Tozawa went flying. And they actually had Tozawa do a lot of stuff, which we can finally see if Tozawa is doing good. By the way, I don't know. There's a blue shirt, by the way. I don't know why. It does not look like it's being picked up by the camera. But if it's not, it's a blue shirt. Because I feel like it looks like the same color shirt I think I was wearing yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, they actually let Tozawa show off and do some moves, unlike his previous matches. When's the last time we actually seen a full Tozawa match? Exactly. Anyway, Tozawa's doing his kicks, doing all this crazy stuff. He did this whole sit-out powerbomb thing. But, of course, Carmella hit him with that springboard DDT, which, by the way, is that in 2K? Let me know if that's in 2K. Anyway, nothing but that. 1, 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes won. Speaking of Memphis, Tennessee, we're in Jerry the King Lawler, and he was there. I don't care. Anyway, Tozawa was being carried by R-Truth, and R-Truth saw Jay, and he dropped Tozawa, and he said, "Yo, what's up, Oos?" And he said, "Congratulations on winning the 2025 King of the Ring." And Jay said, "What's up, Truth? I won the Royal Rumble 2025. He said, "You won that too? Congratulations." And he said, and Jay said, "I think you should go check on your friend, Tozawa." And he said, he just yeeted all over himself. And I just started dying laughing. Then Cody Rhodes came and said, "Hey, we got this. And yeah, basically just talked to him about it. But it was time for the Charlotte Flair entrance. Come on, make her. Just make her heel, bro. I get she kind of giving that baby face presence, but no. She said, "If you boo me, you hate me. I don't care. All I hear is money." Something that bothers me with Charlotte Flair. Why does her skin look like she's like 104? Bro, she does not look like she's in her 30s. I'm just gonna say that right now, bro. She looks like she's way older than her 30s. Like, her skin looks like it should be in like 50s. That's just my opinion. Anyway, she basically said, "I went Raw. I try to get information from, Rhea. Went to NXT, tried to get inspiration from Julia. And now I'm trying to get inspiration from it's Tiffany time." And Tiffany Stratton came out with her championship and said, "Charlotte, if you want to challenge me. Because I'm going to show the world why it's Tiffy time." And by the way, she roasted Charlotte. She said, "When you first got injured, everybody cared. And thought the WWE was going to go down. Everybody cared. For one day, and then nobody cared. Because then I came in, and then I'm the next Charlotte Flair. But when I beat you at WrestleMania 41, I'm going to be the Tiffany Stratton. Show everybody why it's Tiffy time." And everybody in the arena was saying, "Tiffy time, Tiffy time, Tiffy time." So basically, they could care less about Charlotte. And basically, Charlotte said, First off, she said, when I said I was talking, that Rhea was a kid I was talking to, you're a child. Which, that's crazy. And she said, whoa, no, I'm not. I'm your WWE Women's Champion. But of course, who invited Candice? Took, and Nia Jackson. I said, whoa, Charlotte. You're not going to be facing Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania if you pick her. You're going to be facing me if you pick me. Because next week, Tiffany, instead of me going through that nasty elimination chamber against 5 other women, I'm just going to have to go through one, and I'm facing you next week because Nick Aldis said so. And finally, Alexa Bliss returned, had her first singles match in over 700 plus days, which is insane to me that it's been 700 plus days since she's been in the WWE, which wild. But she did take on Who Invited Cancer, right? Honestly, a pretty good return match, I would say myself. She hasn't lost a step at all, and she even took a nasty bump on the literal apron face first, so yes. She even got on the top ropes, beautiful drop kicks and stuff. She even made her comeback. She was taking nasty bumps, but then she debuted a new finisher. I'm pretty sure it's called the Abigail DDT, where basically it's a Sister Abigail setup, but she wraps her arm around their head and boom, DDTs them. Kind of like a Sister Abigail, but just like a DDT around the head, like a headlock around the neck, and boom, DDT. So pretty cool finisher. She picked up the win, and Alexa Bliss has qualified for the Elimination Chamber, which we got. Who's in there? Liv, Bianca, and Alexa. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, Chelsea Green was complaining that Piper never lost and stuff, but a feud that never ends. Chin and B-Fab came and harassed Chelsea Green about the title, and finally new talent in the women's mid-card division, Zelina Vega, said, hey, now I'm on SmackDown, maybe I'll take the championship away. Anyway, the Street Profits made a video package saying, you really thought you were going to take the tag titles away from me and Tez? Nah, we're coming after him. We want the smoke. Anyway, Marshall Machine Guns and Los Garza got into a little trouble backstage. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, came out to a good crowd reaction. And yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? The Jacob Fatu, when he was like, you know. You know how Jacob Fatu emotes like that. Anyway, pretty good match. It's a solid match. It's a match that you expect on a Monday and on Friday night SmackDown. Jacob Fatu got hit with a Cody Cutter, but landed on his hand and like didn't take any damage from it. And yeah, came out with Yeet. The Yeet Man. But then, well, because he got back elbowed by Jacob Fatu, but Jacob Fatu ate the LED ring post, but then took a crossroads to the face. Jay and Cody won the match, no surprise there at all. But surprising turn of events, Solo Sikoa has returned after returning to SmackDown, but didn't do absolute anything except walk out, take his jacket off, and we thought Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga were like the new leaders. Apparently not. Apparently Solo was still in the mix, unless this was that Jacob Fatu didn't know. We'll find out next SmackDown. This, though, is actually one of the interesting parts of SmackDown, because I wonder what's happening. Is Solo still controlling the bloodline? Is Jacob Fatu still acknowledging Solo and still, I love you, Solo? Is he still doing that to Solo? What's happening? And this was the ending of SmackDown, which probably means at Elimination Chamber we're probably going to get Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, and maybe we get Jacob Fatu turn there, and Jacob Fatu and Solo can battle it out at WrestleMania 41. Maybe that's where it's going to go. Don't know. But that was a SmackDown today. I'll give it a thumbs up. Please, though, please stop dragging this dumb show. This show does not need to be dragged out. They had to cut promos during the qualifying matches for Elimination Chamber. That's how long 3 hours is. They have to drag on by putting promos in the middle of the ring. They had to start making Carmelo Hayes cut promos during his entrance because they need to drag out the show. That's how bad SmackDown really needs to go back to 2 hours. Please, please make the show back to 2 hours. Anyway, I thought the SmackDown show was mid at best. Anyway, hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I need to go to bed. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye. Subscribe.